So, hello, my SCENTSY'S family!
Hi, Heidi!
It has been 5 years since I stood on the main stage at SFR.
Oh, look at Heidi.
And so much has happened since 2019. A pandemic, our 3-year assignment as mission leaders for our church in London, 4 weddings,
Yes,
5
oh,
children
look,
married,
I know, yeah.
and the birth of 4 beautiful grandchildren with 1 more on the way.
Oh, yay!
Orville and I returned from our mission in London on June 29th, 2 weeks.
Oh, she looks so beautiful.
And it has been a whirlwind since then. 59 missionaries traveled to welcome us home, which was amazing. But they needed a place to stay, and we bought a new house while we were gone.
Oh.
So we arrived at the same time. And they helped us find our master bedroom, and they carried in our luggage for us. We also had to feed them and find a place for them to sleep. The only problem was the hot water didn't work.
Oh.
So getting everyone to church the next day by 9 a.m. was quite a circus. We love our missionaries, just like we love all of you. It was an incredible homecoming. On July 1st, our family celebrated SCENTSY'S 20-year anniversary. Woo! With all of our home office employees. Then we took a couple days in McCall, Idaho, over the 4th of July holiday. Orville's dad passed away in May, and we weren't able to attend the funeral service. But on July 5th, we were able to attend his interment with extended family. After a week of amazing family time, we began preparing for a reunion, starting with my talk tonight. If you've been with SCENTSY'S for a while, you know I always stress about my keynote. I'm not a natural public speaker, and I cry a lot, which is embarrassing. But I feel such a deep responsibility to say something that will leave you better because you chose to come to SFR. I hope so. I know that I'm not alone in my nervousness. I've seen a lot of posts on social media and know many of you are feeling anxious, judged, and unworthy too. Just like this post from Michelle Cupid. And now you know that I go on social media and I check on all of you, and sometimes I read your posts. This is what she says. This is my first SFR. And although I do know a few folks, my anxiety is high. So many things running through my brain as we traveled to Orlando this morning. What should I expect? Will I fit in? Will I feel comfortable? What are they going to think about me? How am I going to feel in a crowd of 8,000 people? It's actually bigger than that. But I'm also excited and have been counting the days down until this trip. It's a love-hate relationship right now. So please, if you see me with a gaze in my face, just know I'm a little nervous and probably about to puke. There were so many comments and likes on Michelle's post, echoing the same sentiment. Michelle, are you here? And all of you who feel this way.
Yeah, she's here.
Yes. So Michelle and all of you who feel this way, I hope that you get what you're looking for at SFR. You have already taken the most important step just by being here.
Yeah, go Michelle.
Yes. Let the energy of the people gathered committed to becoming better sink in. I promise you, every year consultants experience the same uncertainty, anxiety, and self-doubt. And every year they leave SFR energized, excited, with new friends and renewed beliefs in themselves and their businesses. They embrace that they can become the best versions of themselves. On the plane home from London,
Oh, we love you, Heidi.
I listened to a song about becoming a better version of ourselves. This Version of You by Odessa.
Oh, that's
I got
nice.
so emotional on the plane. That was embarrassing. This version of you, oh, and here's some of the lyrics. This version of you, looking at you, you looking back. This version of you, welcoming you. This version of you, saying yes.
Yes.
I'd like you to imagine this version of you.
Odessa.
And I thought about, the version of me coming home after 3 years and how I'm different now than I was when I left.
Yes.
And I thought about you, the version of you that we left 3 years, but it's improved or better now. You are not the same and neither are we. The last 3 years have improved me as well. I learned to love more completely. I love being woken up most mornings by the sound of the Queen's horses coming down the cobblestones of Exhibition Road. I love the joy of finding sea glass on the beaches of Kent. But most of all, I loved our missionaries and the friends that they taught. Watching them learn and grow inspired me to want to learn and grow. And that makes me more excited to be back with you to help you learn and grow. Because of tax laws and how busy we were leading the mission, we weren't involved in the day-to-day operations of SCENTSY'S. Before we left, we were confident that the foundations of our culture would allow SCENTSY'S to continue, and that each of you would nurture and protect SCENTSY'S mission and values, and each other. That confidence allowed us to focus on our work while we were in London, and we knew Dan and the executive team and your consultant leaders would continue to be loyal stewards of SCENTSY'S spirit. And judging by the excitement here in Orlando, that is absolutely the case. I have to say, after 3 years, it is so good to be home.
I'm so glad to have you back. Yay, I'm so glad to be back.
The Sunshine State.
Yay!
Even though we're all sweating. I love sunshine, and I miss the days and the beautiful sunsets in Idaho. I am so obsessed. I've taken a picture of the sunset every night since we got home to Idaho. They're beautiful, and there they are. When we're called to serve in London, one of the first things that I remember thinking was that I'm never going to see the sun. I had a friend go on a mission to England many years ago. And she talked about how she was soggy all the time. So when we arrived there in June of 2021, we had to quarantine for a week because of COVID restrictions. I insisted that we get a room with a balcony because I wanted to see the sun. But when I went out on the balcony, it was so gloomy and rainy. And this was summer. I know we have some consultants here from the UK, and I want you to know that I loved so many things about England, even the moody weather. But this is what I thought. This is going to be a very long 3 years. So I actually sat out on that balcony and I said a prayer.
We love you. We love you.
Heavenly Father,
Yes.
I know you know me. Please let me see the sun. I later told Orville I prayed for sunshine, and he said, Heidi, you can't change the weather. And I said, why not? You watch me. It will change. And guess what?
It did.
The weather in London did change.
Yeah.
In fact, there were records set for high temperatures and sunshine in 2022 and 2023. So, January 2022 set an English record for the sunniest start to the year.
That's awesome.
January.
Wow.
According to the East Anglian Daily Times, which covered part of our mission, 2022 was the hottest year ever across East Anglia and the UK. And in this part of the country, it was the sunniest as well. Yeah. Yeah. 2023 was another record-breaking year in Britain, with 8 of the 12 months of the year warmer than average. 2023 will go down as one of the 5 warmest years on record for the UK. So, I'm not staking my salvation on the fact that my prayer was answered. What my prayer really did was put into my mind to see more sunshine. And I truly did. Whether the sun was shining in the sky or not, I was able to see the light of the sun reflected in others. As American writer William Arthur Ward said, a cloudy day is no match for a sunny disposition. So,
Hey, I agree. Awesome.
So when Dan contacted us in January to talk about SFR themes, it didn't take us long for Orville and me to propose sunshine. Not just because Florida is known for the sun as the sunshine state, but because sunshine is SCENTSY'S.
Yes. Woo.
I love the acronym for sunshine in the front of the SFR notebook. At SCENTSY'S, we share our love of fragrance with the world. Understand the power of family, friendship, and fun. Never let a fixed mindset hold us back. Swing for the fence, even when it's hard. Help each other grow and reach big goals. Invite everyone to come and sit with us.
Oh, you're invited.
Navigate our future with connection, love, and kindness. And exemplify our values of simplicity, authenticity,
And generosity.
And generosity.
Yay! Woo! Yay! Woo!
20 years
20
ago,
years, yes. Oh, look.
we
Look.
started SCENTSY'S as a party plan company because we knew sharing fragrance in person was the best way to sell our products and provide an industry-leading business opportunity. We quickly understood the power of family, friendship, and fun as more and more people joined and pitched in to help us. We continued to learn and grow, even when that growth meant hours and hours, days spent at work in those early years, and endless days in 2005 where we never saw a sunset. I remember the last day of summer, driving home with Orville. The kids had school the next day, and I started to tear up. Orville asked me what was wrong, and I said, summer is over, and I never got to see a single sunset. As we mentioned earlier, we swung for that fence, just as I told Orville we should, and we swung really hard. Even now, to make Scentsy meaningful, we are all invited to continue to swing, to set new records, to achieve big goals, to hit that personal home run.
Woo!
Sometimes we have to keep swinging just to maintain where we are, and that's okay, because we are all in this together.
Yes.
For the past 20 years, we have helped each other to grow, to become better people, better leaders, better members of our communities. We help each other when we connect with love and kindness. When we do this and make every effort to be our best, we magnify SCENTSY'S values. These are things Orville and I have tried to teach about many times in many different ways from stage. This isn't just sunshine, this is SCENTSY'S spirit. When you live with SCENTSY'S spirit, you radiate sunshine to others.
Yes, we radiate.
I love this quote from James M. Barrie, the author of Peter Pan. Those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it for themselves.
Yay!
This is so true.
Yes.
When we brighten someone's day, it makes us feel better. It makes the world better too. When your simple acts of sunshine are multiplied by the simple acts of sunshine of 13,000 others here with us, in person and virtual, the world is significantly better.
Yes, love it.
That is not just about radiating sunshine. I invite you to see the sun in others, even when it's difficult.
Invite you.
Just as I learned to see the sun during the cloudy days in England. One of the first things that I noticed in London were the London plane trees.
Yeah, they
I was so intrigued by them.
leaning.
I took many photos. I was puzzled why they all grew at these funny angles.
Leaning trees.
But then I realized they grew towards the sun. Trees need light to grow, and more than that, they will go out of their way to get the light that they need. They seek sunshine. We could learn this lesson from trees. When I think of sunshine, I think of sunflowers. Every time I see a field of sunflowers, I make Orville stop to take pictures. Sunflowers are not a fragrant flower, and just like the trees, they stand tall and seek sunshine. I love this quote from a 2003 British movie, Calendar Girls. I don't think there's anything on this planet that more trumpets life than the sunflower. That's because of the reason behind its name. Not because it looks like the sun, but because it follows the sun. During the course of the day, the head tracks the journey of the sun across the sky. A satellite dish for sunshine. Wherever light is, no matter how weak, these flowers will find it. And that's such an admirable thing, and such a lesson in life. Sunflowers don't just follow the light, they radiate light.
Radiate.
If you've ever looked at a field of sunflowers, it is like the sun is being reflected up to the sky. At the end of each day, they turn back to the east in anticipation of the sun rising in the morning. I know many of you are in your darkest hour of your day, in your Scentsy business, or in your life. And I just saw another post on Facebook from Johnny Nino. And he says, confession, I don't want to go. I feel anything but inspired. All the inspiration has left my soul, even for the part of my life that used to make me the happiest. I'm hoping the SCENTSY'S spirit revives my spirit. I'm hoping that the people fill me with whatever I am missing. I'm praying for overall redemption of one of the happiest areas of my life. So if you see me, but I don't see you, don't take it personally. I'm just in my own slump. I'm going through a lot personally, and it's taking its toll on me. Talk to me anyway. Hug me anyway. Please love on me anyway. I need it more than ever for the sake of the business that I love so much.
Woo! We love you, honey.
Oh, I love the hug.
Yeah,
And
he's here.
I love
He's here.
that you were able to be so vulnerable
Yeah, he's
with
here.
your friends in the SCENTSY'S family. And I love that your post was received with so much love and understanding and honesty. The responses to Johnny's post remind me of sunflowers too. Let me explain. What we see as a sunflower is not really a single flower at all. The center of a sunflower is actually made up of 1,000 tiny little flowers called florets. They're not only beautiful, they are packed full of nectar that attract and nurture pollinators. When each floret becomes a seed, they nourish and nurture animals and humans. Just like the florets of a sunflower, we are not alone in the world. Our SCENTSY'S world is made up of thousands of unique people who come together to support, nourish, and nurture each other, and who love each other. Think of SCENTSY'S as one giant sunflower, and each of you as a floret. When you turn your face to the sun, you help others who really need it find the light that they need desperately. I love all of you.
I love you, Heidi. I love you.
And to all of you, I say, now more than ever, you need to seek the sunshine. Point yourself to where the sunshine is going to come from. When you're facing the sun, the shadows are behind you. I want you to know that SCENTSY'S spirit is our sunshine here in Orlando, and when you get home. SCENTSY'S sunshine.
Yes. So beautiful.
SCENTSY'S sunshine will help you find the light in your darkest days. SCENTSY'S sunshine encourages you and your family to grow strong, tall, and toward the light. SCENTSY'S sunshine binds us together as thousands of florets that bloom
SCENTSY'S
into a beautiful, nurturing, and nourishing sunflower. I promise that if you seek SCENTSY'S sunshine, you will discover the best version of you. And remember how much I love every version of you, especially the version of you today. Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you.